Social emotional learning. Cell, the process by which people manage their emotions in social settings. First of all, why should educators devote their time to social emotional learning? Students' emotions are often responsible for their boredom and inappropriate behavior. You need to understand that emotions which affect learning and students' behavior, teachers must understand them. Teachers can use emotions to garner interest and maintain engagement and get their students to behave. Now, how can CEL be implemented in school systems? CEL should guide curriculum choices, the classroom activities, novels or the books to be read, the courses that are offered. Specifically, teachers can utilize the designs of cell assessments. They can teach the model directly, practice of social emotional learning. They can even integrate cell into their own lessons onto the cell core competencies, which is basically a framework for what should be taught to students in various ways and across multiple settings. There are five in total. Now, what are these? The first competency to teach your students is self awareness. Well, self awareness is the ability to identify your own emotions, thoughts, and values while understanding how they influence your behavior. Throughout one's lifetime, they will experience a wide variety of emotions. The first thing to do is to teach students to identify their own emotions. It is important to have an accurate self perception. Students should know who they are and understand their parameters. Self confidence is absolutely essential to anyone's success. Great teachers know the importance of teaching self confidence to their students. Great teachers know that how significant it is to understand the concept of self efficacy. Self efficacy, from the standpoint, is the individual's ability to initiate and engage in social settings and create interpersonal relations. The second competency is self management. Self management can be defined as the ability to manage your own emotions, thoughts, stresses, impulses, and behavior through different set situations. Students need to overcome and master their weaknesses. Students can foster self management by developing and setting goals for themselves. Goal setting can be a great classroom activity. Stress management is something perceived as being an adult issue. Children have stresses as well and should be taught how to deal with their own personal stresses. We all know how important it is to be organized. Organizational skills can help students up for success all throughout their lives. On the third competency is social awareness. Social awareness is the ability to understand social norms, take perspective, and empathize with others from diverse background. As a teacher, think about how many students today lack respect and then think about how appreciative you are of those students that do show respect. From a global perspective, you want your students to appreciate the diversity that's present in a school system today. Identify lessons and activities such as culture studies, and lastly, you want your students to understand that others may be emotionally hurt or excited or sad. Moving forward, the next competency is relationship skills. Relationship skills are defined as the ability to establish and maintain healthy relations with diverse individuals and groups through communication. Individuals with good relationship skills are also good at working together in teams. Teamwork skill can be developed through cooperative learning and sports. Relationships and friendships that last through the years exist when people are able to communicate with one another in an open and honest way. Teach students how to accurately build relationship. That means not being a fair weather friend, to continually invest time into people. And the last competency is decision making. Decision making is the ability to make constructive choices about personal behavior and social interaction based on social norms. The first part of the decision making is self reflection. You have to understand your personal situations and stance before making important life decisions. Next is being able to analyze the situation. Students should know how important it is to think critically and to use the available data and information. Teaching students to solve problems is something teachers should be doing every day in their classrooms, and we are going to finish up with responsibility. We want to raise our children to be responsible members of society. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my knowledge on social emotional learning today. Thank you.